everyone, I'm Jessica Aaron, and today I'm doing a scavenger hunt. God, I'm stuck. It's for the city of Rancho Cucamonga in California, and it's Founders Week, so I'm just gonna read this. It says, "Hello there, explorers. Thank you for joining us on a fun ride through Rancho Cucamonga. Rancho Cucamonga was incorporated in 1977, but also had a long history before combining the tri-communities to Alta Loma, Etiwanda, and Cucamonga into one city. On this ride, you will get a chance to see some historic sites as well as some really cool parks and facilities." So I'm reading off of this paper that we printed out, which has the location clues, and this is meant to basically keep social distancing in effect. And you have to drive to each location because they're all far from each other. So you can't just like walk. I don't know if they're gonna do this next year. I just felt like getting out of the house, so I'm here. I'm actually in the back seat. My parents are in the front seat. And we're just gonna go look at these locations and learn some history about Rancho Cucamonga. So the first location clue is home of the Etiwanda Historic Society. This home was built by George Chafee Jr. for his mother and sister. So before we left the house, someone's watching me. Before we left the house, we all like put in some work and try to figure out where these locations were. That way we weren't just driving blind. We're almost there, so I'll update you when we get there. And I brought my mask just in case I have to get out or anything. Oh my gosh. And if people are around. So the question for this location is, built in 1874 and I still haven't fell. I'll know you're on my porch when you use the reel, and it has a real bell, so you have to fill in the blank, which I did. So there it is. And then it says, what color am I? The color of the answer you entered it. So I put black bronze. So can't really tell from here. Okay, so that was the first location. Now we're gonna go to location number 2. Here's the clue. Built in 2012, this is where we honor our servicemen and women, especially on November 11th. So we're gonna head there, and then we have another question to fill out. All we had to do was write down what it said, so there it is, and then those were the numbers, so we had to get the numbers right, and I think we did. That was location 2, and it's really pretty. We always kind of come to this park to walk a little bit because they have a walking path here, so it's just cool to check out the monuments honoring the servicemen and women. Okay, so location clue number 3. The Victorian style home is known for its luscious gardens and belonged to the Albert family. The name is the Iowa Tract and the Hermosa Tract, put together by the people who lived in the area during the early 1900s. Here's the next location. The question says, in my front yard there are 5 of these. They were made to withstand any breeze. gosh, the window's so awful. I'm so sorry. Let me roll the window down. Oh, I'm so happy I got flowers. My mom got a pretty pink one. These are so pretty. That was such a pretty house. All you had to do is kind of just drive through the driveway. It was like a little half circle driveway where you just go in and then you go out of the other side of the driveway. It's really pretty. So for the answer to the question, we put down 5 palm trees, even though there were like 5 statues. That one is a little tricky. Location clue number 4. The city received a Helen Putnam Award from California Parks and Recreation Society, CPRS, in 2017 for this park project. So for the question, it's asking what the quote is. This is the quote. "Friendship is the only cement that will ever hold the world together." Woodrow Wilson. All these pictures are drawings that 4th and 5th graders drew. So cute. Look at this one. I like the dragon. That's cute. Oh my gosh, that's really good. Look at it. They just like made constellations out of that. And the moon looks so cool too. So the next location clue is along the Mother Road. This is the last station reminiscent of the roadside architecture of the 1920s, 30s, and 40s. This is the historic gas station, kind of like by the main street. We kind of pulled in. Anyway, the sign says Richfield, and that is the answer to the question that was on the paper, which says, what sign was preserved from the 1920s and remains on the building today? And it has a fence all around the building, so you can't even like get in there. Location clue number 6, a place where our first responders are able to simulate real-life emergencies for training purposes. So this location was the All-Risk Training Center in Rancho Cucamonga. I'm just reading the sign. The 3 roll-up doors were the fire shop, and it was kind of weird because this building has a bunch of different addresses. Like each building has a different address, but I think that was it. Location clue number 7, also located along the Mother Road. You might visit this place if you want to ride your bike across a colorful overpass. Question number 7. Due to the color of its rail car, the Pacific Electric Railroad was also known as the Red Line because it was a red rail car. So we found this sign, and it says, directly to your right are examples of the types of pavements used in California highway building during the early 1900s. So it's over here. I'm just gonna go walk over here. Probably not that interesting, but I don't know, maybe somebody wants to know what the pavement looked like back in the 1900s, early 1900s. Oh yeah, and then the little colorful bridge. So there's a trail behind me, you can see it from the white fence. And if you walk up there, you're gonna cross the bridge, and it has these colorful cars on the bridge that are kind of just like, they're like pictures on the bridge, but you can't see it when you're walking over the bridge. You can only see it when you're driving under it. The next location clue is, many people go hiking here, but this natural open space was established to protect the habitats of endangered animals and plants of the San Bernardino Valley. So So the question says, the elevation at the start of this trail is 2,140, but is only 2,060 in the area where you park, and the answer is right here where you're looking. The final location clue is, did you know this place is located near Casa de Rancho Cucamonga, one of the first schoolhouses in Rancho Cucamonga? That's the last spot, and that's where we're gonna turn in this paper to be entered into a raffle. So hopefully we win. But it was really exciting looking at all the cool historical sites. So the last answer to question number 9, the last question, is Alaska USA can save you money on your checkings and savings accounts, loans, and credit cards. And then it has a whole other big paragraph, and I just feel like I'm advertising for them, and I don't know what they really, I'm just kidding. But and so they also offer higher returns on your deposits with great rates, low fees, and lots of free services. Join today and find out for yourself why being a member is more than banking, it's belonging. Anyway, so I'm gonna go turn it in right now. I'm back home. That was literally an all-day event. It took all day of driving just to go to 9 places. At the last place, I actually got this Alaska USA piggy bank, and the bottom comes off so you can get your change out. It was free. The lady who worked there just gave me one, and she also gave one to my mom, so we kind of have these 2 little blue piggy banks now. So I hope you had fun seeing, I guess, a little bit of the area that I live in. I didn't know some of that stuff in Rancho Cucamonga was historical, or I didn't even know where some of that stuff was at first. So like, found a new park that's actually kind of a skate park too. It's just cool learning a few things about Rancho Cucamonga. So I hope you enjoyed watching this vlog. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new, make sure to subscribe and click the bell. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!